What's happening in the world today? The world awakens to a night of escalating tensions as the United States and Israel initiate a military operation targeting Iran, raising the specter of a regional conflict. U.S. and Israel launch military campaign against Iran, heightening risk of major Middle East conflict. In the early hours of Saturday, the United States and Israel commenced military strikes against Iran, marking a significant escalation in the long-standing tensions between the nations. This action follows weeks of public threats from President Donald Trump, who insisted on military intervention if Tehran failed to comply with Washington's demands regarding its nuclear and ballistic missile programs. In a video lasting approximately 8 minutes, posted on the Truth Social platform at 2:30 a.m. EST, President Trump declared that the U.S. military had initiated large-scale military operations in Iran. He described the campaign's objective as eliminating immediate threats from the Iranian regime and safeguarding the American people. Bombs will be falling all over the place, Trump stated, while urging the Iranian military to lay down their arms and imploring the Iranian people to overthrow the Islamic government, which has been in power since 1979. He also acknowledged the potential for casualties among American troops, but assured that the administration had taken measures to minimize risks.
Well, we haven't made a final decision. We're not exactly happy with the way they're negotiating. They cannot have nuclear weapons, and we're not thrilled with the way they're negotiating, so we'll see how it all works. I guess you could say there's always a risk. You know, when there's war, there's a risk in anything, both good and bad. We've had tremendous luck with myself, Soleimani, al-Baghdadi. Everything's worked out, and then we do the Midnight Hammer and so many others. Everything's worked out, and we want to keep it that way, but we're going to see. Look, it'd be wonderful if they negotiate really in good conscience, good faith and conscience, but they are not getting there. So far, Peter, they're not getting there.
And has your team told you that if you use the military now, that there will be regime change right away?
No, nobody's told me that. You don't know. I mean, nobody knows. There might be, and there might not be. It'd be nice if we could do it without, but sometimes you have to do it with. When you looked at we have the greatest military anywhere in the world. There's nothing close. I'd love not to use it, but sometimes you have to.
Israel declares preemptive strike. Iran vows retaliation. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz confirmed that Israel had launched a preemptive strike against Iran and declared a nationwide state of emergency amid concerns of retaliation. Shortly thereafter, the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, reported detecting missiles launched from Iran toward Israeli territory. Initial reports indicate smoke rising in central Tehran, near critical government facilities such as the Presidential Palace and the National Security Council. The Associated Press also noted plumes of smoke near the area believed to house the offices of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The specific targets of the operation have not been officially confirmed by either the U.S. or Israel. According to multiple sources, the U.S. operation is codenamed Epic Fury and is expected to be larger in scope and longer in duration than previous airstrikes targeting Iranian nuclear facilities. U.S. Embassy in Israel evacuates personnel. Prior to the commencement of the attacks, the U.S. State Department announced on Friday that it had evacuated non-essential personnel and their families from the U.S. Embassy in Israel, citing heightened security risks amidst escalating tensions with Iran. A statement from the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem indicated that the security environment in Israel, including Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, remains fluid and unpredictable, with the potential for rocket attacks. The embassy warned that it may further restrict or prohibit U.S. government employees and their families from traveling to certain areas, including Jerusalem's Old City and the West Bank. Axios noted that the embassy evacuation suggested a joint U.S.-Israeli military operation might be imminent and cautioned that Iran could launch ballistic missiles at Israel and U.S. assets in the region should a conflict erupt. In recent President, although prior to the Oman, within the Iran, we observe these while the